G'day guys, welcome back to another video on the YouTube channel. In today's video I'm going to be predicting the rest of the AFL season. Of course, the finals run is very close. It's not close as it usually is, but still, who makes the 8 from here, and we're going to be predicting the rest of the final series. So let's get straight into it. Hawthorn vs Collingwood. If you want to look at my thing more detail, check out the tipping video. It's out on the channel right now. So we got Hawthorn and Collingwood. I'm tipping Hawthorn. We won't go this in depth because I already did the tipping video. I'll tip the Cats by 40. I'll tip the Saints by about 20. I tip the Swans, so I'll tip them. And then I'll tip the Suns. I'll tip Port, Giants, Bulldogs, and then I'll tip the Crows. Now we're going in depth, so here we go. Essendon versus St Kilda at Docklands. This is a primetime game, to be honest. It's kind of irrelevant, 12th versus 15th. I'm going to be tipping the Saints either way just to get it done, and they'll move up to 11th. So, yeah. Fremantle and Brisbane, pretty obvious games at Optus. I think the Dockers will win in an upset, to be honest. Oh, and that makes Hawthorn a bit of strife there. Gold Coast versus GWS. Yeah, I'm not sure coming into this game who's going to win, to be honest. I think it's a Carrara. So I'm going to be tipping the Suns. They're going to get it done, and they're going to move up to 4th. So now Carlton and Port Adelaide. This is going to be a decent game, I reckon. Both teams, well, they're not making the 8, but Ken's going to finish off the season strong as his last game, so I think he's going to win. Hawthorn vs Melbourne. This is a must-win for us Hawks, or we're out of finals. We have to beat Collingwood, Brisbane. No, we have to beat Melbourne 100%, and then we have to beat Collingwood or Brisbane to make the finals. So I think we'll win this one easy. Move up to 5th. There we go. Now this is a spot for the minor premiership spot. Adelaide versus Collingwood. It's at the Adelaide Oval. I'm going to be tipping Adelaide. With the form Collingwood's in, it's just too hard to tip against Adelaide right now. North versus Richmond. Of course, this is a relevant game, but you can say North want to get higher than Richmond on the ladder here. It's at Blundstone Arena. I feel like it's favouring more to North's side, to be honest. I feel like North have a bigger chance than Richmond in this one, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be tipping North to get it done in a very close one by 9. And then we have Sydney and Geelong. Who knows who can win this one? It's at the SCG. It matters for Geelong, to be honest. They won't be getting the minor premiership either way, but I feel like the Swannies, they're going to start getting wins, and they're going to start finding some form under Dean Cox, and they'll get it done against the Cats, you can say. Bulldogs and West Coast. This has got to be a banger of a game. No, not a banger. What am I saying? It's a crucial game for Western Bulldogs. They've just got to flog West Coast in a big game. And yeah, that's the end of round 23. Now we move on to the last games of the round. Here we go. So the top 8 looking is Adelaide, Geelong, Gold Coast, Collingwood, Hawthorn, Fremantle, and Brisbane and Western Bulldogs. Giants out the 8 at the moment. They can still make it. Same as Sydney, they can make it. With Giants percentage, if they just win, they're in the 8. So it's a big game for the Giants. And then you got... Oh, sorry. Bulldogs percentage is better. So, yeah, they just got to win a big hit. And Sydney do have a chance. No, they are out. So, it's between those 9 teams. Let's go. Carlton and Essendon, they just released the timings. But, yeah, I'm going to be tipping Carlton in this one. Doesn't really matter. Collingwood versus Melbourne. I'm going to be tipping the Pies to get it done in the last round. Now, Port Adelaide versus Gold Coast. This is a pretty relevant game for Gold Coast if they're going to make finals for the first time. They've already locked it in, really. But, yeah, it's pretty relevant for them to stay in the top 4. So I think I'm going to be tipping Gold Coast, and they'll get it done with a bang. North versus Adelaide. This one's going to be a good one at Docklands, of course. Both these teams, well, I mean, Adelaide's a minor premiers at the moment. There's no way North is going to stop them. I'm going to tip him. Richmond and Geelong. You can see Richmond getting upset here, but I don't see it happening if there's nothing in the world. So I'm just going to be tipping Geelong. West Coast and Sydney at Optus Stadium. What a game this could turn out to be honest. Sydney won't be making finals anyway, same as West Coast. They're going to finish at the last in the ladder. I think, if West Coast are going to win, they're going to win this game. And they're going to get it done by 10. Shockingly. Then we have GWS and St Kilda. It's at the Sydney Showground, so I'm going to be tipping Giants. Then we have the Dogs and the Dockers. I'm going to be tipping the Dogs here, easy. Brisbane and Hawthorn. Hawthorn need to win it to stay at the 8, but I think the Lions are going to get it. What the hell, they're 9th? I did not notice that till now. But I'm going to be tipping the Lions. Oh no, we're cooked. Now Gold Coast and Essendon, I think the Gold Coast Suns are going to win it. Oh, we still make finals even though we just beat Melbourne. So, yeah, it really doesn't matter. Anyway, here's the finals looking ladder. Doesn't look too good, but it's whatever, really. Yeah, let's tip. Adelaide versus Collingwood in a qualifying final at the Adelaide Oval. It's going to be big. Going to be a big packed house in the Adelaide Oval. I reckon the Crows will get it done and move on to the prelim. And, well, Collingwood will have to be using their second life. And now at the Gabba, we got Brisbane and Giants. I think it's pretty obvious this is going to be... Oh, my God. I think this is going to be upset. I think the Giants will get it done in Brisbane in a very close game of football, I reckon. The Giants will get it done. Oh, it's an elimination final rematch. It's Bulldogs versus Hawthorn again. This is the exact same scenario as last year. Hawthorn played the elimination final against Bulldogs. This is going to be at the MCG. I reckon Hawks are going to prevail again against them. The Bulldogs are not getting revenge from Hawthorn, bro. Just trust. They're not going to get revenge. Now, Suns' first final ever against the Cats at Kahara. This is going to be a big game. People's first, I think. I'm going to go with the Cats winning this one because I don't have the finals experience of Suns and I feel like they're going to fail. Anyway, we got Collingwood versus Giants. These two have had a bit of a rivalry in the finals for the past few years now. I'm going to reckon... I honestly think Collingwood out and straight should have said. Collingwood fans are going to hate me in the chat, bro. Oh my God, I think Giants are going to win. I'm sorry, Collingwood fans. Like, the Giants are just so young and talented. I think they're going to do it. I think they're going to go on a run here. I'm sorry. And then Gold Coast versus Hawthorn. I think Hawthorn will do it. It's at People's First, but I think Hawks are going to do it for some reason. I feel like we do deserve the prelim. We are talented enough. We're not a fraud club, as everyone says, but yeah. Now, Adelaide versus Hawthorn. Adelaide's going to get it done. Either way, as a Hawks fan, I don't think we're making granny. But yeah, if you guys think it's biased, screw you guys. It's not biased. Then we have Geelong and Giants. I think Geelong's getting it done. Pretty easy game of football. Okay, so the grand final we have is Adelaide versus the Cats at the MCG. I can genuinely see this happen here at the MCG. I can genuinely see this happen. If you guys don't believe me, I think I can see this happen. Adelaide, of course, they're more younger, more good legs. Of course, they haven't won a grand final in a pretty long time. Geelong have won it in 2022. I reckon Adelaide's going to be crowned as the premiers. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.